We're spending 2 days in Lake Como in northern Italy's Lombardy region, known for its charming towns like Bellagio and Varenna, local cuisine like fresh lake fish, historic villas and gardens, and obviously postcard-perfect views. It's safe to say it's one of our favorite spots in Italy to date, and it's safe to say that Italy is one of our favorite spots to date, considering we just went 8 months ago and chose to return so soon.
We are about to take off to our flight to JFK airport and then from JFK to Milan, Italy, which is wild. This morning started off interesting as I might have had some food poisoning from last night. I did throw up a few times this morning, so we're hoping that it's all out of my system now and the flight will go smoothly. But if it cuts to a bad situation on the plane, you'll know what happened. There was no jump cut to a bad scene on our first flight, so that's good news. Now I'm trying my Biscoffs to see how well that goes, while Erica has some Shake Shack next to me. We got like a 3-hour layover until we head to Milan.
We are fresh off the plane. You know the drill. 10 a.m. What time is it? Croissant and cappuccino time. We're in the train station that's attached to the airport. It's a very, very rainy day in Milan, but it's kind of cozy. I'm kind of here for it. It's also very hot. The game plan here is that we are headed to the Milano Centrale train station, and then from there, it's taking us to Lake Como. This trip is all about being chill and flexible, and that's our goal. Cheers to that. There's some more.
You might be wondering, didn't you just post your Italy series? Didn't you just finish that up? Well, not to call anyone out, but our editor has been very slow. And so almost a year later, we're back in Italy doing a different trip because we loved our first one so much and a little bit on a whim decided to come back to Milan this time.
Life picked up, it got busy and stressful, but I'm really trying to knock these out way sooner than taking 8 months to get an entire trip out. But we're back and that's all that matters.
If you have a towel, that would help.
I can grab one.
All right. There was some pressure built up on that one.
It's very sticky out here.
Glugs, glugs, glugs. That's so wild.
Oh, the chilled would be better.
The chilled would probably be better.
That's a little warm. Let me paint you a picture. You arrive in Varenna and your Airbnb host picks you up from the train station and brings you to the Airbnb. That probably would have been about a 30-minute walk, all uphill. He proceeds to tell you everything you should do around the area. He gives you a full tour of where you're staying, and then he opens the blinds to a view that looks like it's from a storybook, an actual fairy tale, with mountains surrounding a blue lake. In front of the mountains in the background, beautiful castles and beautiful trees. You look down, there's olive trees, and you look to the side, there's flowers blooming with yellow and orange brick buildings everywhere. That is what we just experienced when we arrived here.
We went from the airport, took a train to Milan. From Milan Central Station, we took a train to Lecco, which was just amazing because you walk out of the Lecco station and see like little bits of mountains showing up. From Lecco, we hopped on a bus because the train is out for construction right now to Varenna. So we hopped on a bus and then you just see like these peaks of mountain and lake through the trees on these really tight roads that the bus driver had to like force other buses or other cars to back out of the way so we could squeeze through.
Our bus driver was not backing down without a fight.
And then we show up at this Airbnb where we're up on top of the hill. This just gorgeous view. The sun is out, no rain anymore. A champagne from our host.
Josh and I kind of just said this is like our honeymoon that we never actually got. So we're calling it an early 5-year anniversary. And I think this is the best view you could get for any sort of honeymoon or anniversary. It's one of those views that I just don't want to like leave, but at the same time when we do leave, we'll get even more amazing views. cleaned up a bit and we barely started walking on the walking path down to the town. I think we quickly realized that everything is beautiful here and there, I bet, is not a single ugly spot. So we're gonna challenge ourselves to try to find one. Definitely not here. And then I turned this way and it's even better somehow. It's a little nook. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. If I find an ugly spot, I'll show it. But so far, it's not a problem. Are you laughing at me or is that the cicadas?
Not here.
Not here. There's actually a public beach behind me too. Gorgeous.
Not here. Also, the water is so blue. It looks like Cinque Terre. And this is Lover's Walk, right next to the ferry.
Not here either.
Like, this beach is so cool. It's like tiny, we got rocks, but the views are just
Insane. At sunset with our feet in the water on the rocks. I don't know if you could get anything better than this. I'm lying. We're going to have a tasting menu dinner. That might be a little even better. At sunset with a view. As you can see, we've made it to our absolutely stunning reservation tonight at La Veranda dei Pescatori. I'm blown away by the ambiance. First of all, we're also like the first people here because we're Americans and we want to eat dinner early even though it's 7:30 and we eat at 4. They just brought out a chef special to start off with. I could not tell you what he said it was and I'm really sorry in advance about that. That's all we got. Homemade butter. There's goat cheese and meat on top of this little pancake thing and some homemade butter with turmeric. Prosecco on the house. We already ordered our house wine. I'm already feeling 2 sips of Prosecco. Insane. And some bread. I don't know if you saw that there's bread in here too. So we ordered their tasting menus. I ordered the fish tasting menu and Josh ordered the Wayfarers beef tasting menu. And we're gonna do a little splitsies, of course. They have the view covered right now because if it was uncovered, it'd be very, very hot. But they said later in the evening they uncover it. So I'm wondering if we eat slow enough, if they could uncover it for us so we could show you the beautiful view sitting next to us.
I got all of the meats. Again, we said this last time we were in Italy. Some of the softest meat. It just feels like they shaved it fresh off. So good. I don't know what this is. Looks like something crispy. Feels kind of warm, but I want to try it. It's like a cheese ball. That is so good.
I was not expecting that at all. I just have a lot of fish right here. This looks like a tartare of some sort. Oh my gosh, this is like a pate. I don't know which fish is which. This is, I believe, an anchovy that's fried. I'm gonna try this one first. Oh, that's really light and very refreshing.
Oh yeah, try that.
I'm trying the big fish. I think it's a lake fish. Well, okay, that's really dumb. Oh, let me back up there for a moment. It's some form of como lake fish, whether it's a perch, I'm not sure. It has a green sauce. Wow, that is so melt in your mouth. Like a slight fishy taste, but nothing like overpowering. I really like that. They pulled the curtain away to the most beautiful, stunning view ever. Just blown away and truly just blessed.
I was just saying to Erica how wild this view is, / like, I definitely feel like we don't deserve this. And I definitely think that younger people should try to travel. Don't like spend money you don't have, but if you save up for it, travel while you're young, travel while you can. Because where else are you gonna eat like 3 different courses, overviewing a lake sunset? I mean, with the mountains in the background, it's wild. I got a butter sage gnocchi. That is perfection.
I got a gnocchi with a tomato sauce and some fish. Wow, that is perfection. Fish with fish with fish with vegetables. This is a sturgeon tartare. We are so tired. We're going off fumes at this point, but it's worth it. Okay. Super light, very buttery, almost like a mixture of like olive oily and buttery, and actually no fishiness at all. A little crispiness with, it looks like they like pan seared it with a breading of some sort, and that is really good.
I got some type of beef skewer. It looks really good. Very tender. So juicy. Doesn't really taste beefy. I think I'm getting some pepperiness from the arugula. They just set 2 bowls of lemon and mint in warm water on our table, and we weren't sure if we drank it, but he said for your finger, and you're supposed to wash your fingers off with it in between kind of courses. But we didn't want to drink it if we weren't supposed to, because I thought he said for your finger. I was like, what? It looks like something you would drink. We figured it out thanks to ChatGPT, but it does look like a tea.
Hindsight, this is actually a genius idea, and we should probably take it home for after we eat other things at home. But let me tell you, the embarrassment that would have happened had we had drank this, I don't know what I would have done. I would have hid under the table. Duh. Good night. Good morning from our favorite view ever. Maybe not ever, but I think this might be up there for a favorite views list if a list is involved. I will say it was very, very hot last night. We actually ended up coming out on the deck last night around 2 a.m. because we were so hot. It was so stuffy in that room. But we have one more day here. We're leaving tomorrow morning, and boy do I wish that we could just see all of Lake Como. Behind me is actually the town Bellagio, and I don't think we're going to be able to make it there, which is so sad because it looks gorgeous. My phone has been telling me it was supposed to rain all day, including this morning. Where? So I don't trust my weather app for anything. Josh's, on the other hand, has been saying it's not supposed to start raining until around 2, 3, 4. So that means we have all morning and afternoon to go explore at least one other town, which begins at the ferry. I was gonna say which begins with a cappuccino and a croissant, but I'm gonna wait till we get to the other town before I indulge in my favorite part of every single day while in Italy. I just can't get over this view. I just don't know how it can get better. I'm not sure how well we described this yesterday, but in order to get from up top where we're staying, which is in Perlido, down to the city of Varenna, where the train station is and the ferry is, there is a walking path that you can take. Now, there's also other ways to get down, but it is a Sunday, so we have already missed our chance, which is a bus. But I don't think I did it justice yesterday to show you just how absolutely unreal the views of this walking path are all the way downhill. So I'm gonna try to do that today. Are you kidding? I will make a note that it is a lot less crowded and busy here in Varenna than I thought it was going to be and expected it to be. So we'll see about Bellagio. I mean, this is the ferry line right now. Granted, it is a Sunday.
We have made it to Bellagio. We took the ferry. The ferry schedule was a little hard to read. We thought we were going down to Lenno on accident, but that was just the last stop on the ferry. Luckily, it came straight to Bellagio, which is what we were looking for. Now we found a cute cafe where we got some croissants and cappuccinos, obviously. And then we're just going to explore this town a little bit, walk around. Hopefully the rain holds off. So if we look tired today, which I feel like I do, hopefully this cappuccino works. But if we continue to look tired today, it's because we did not sleep well. And we got 13,000 steps yesterday. We'll see if we can beat that today. I feel like we didn't walk a ton and we still got 13,500 steps or something like that. And we had, over 24 hours of traveling. So we're feeling tired today.
I could eat 4 more of these and drink 2 more of these very easily. You too?
100%.
I am walking up these stairs essentially completely alone. There's nobody else on this side street. Barely anybody else has touched Bellagio. I feel like we're the only people here. I'm shocked. It is July. It should be packed right here and it's not. I am shook. This is Salita Serboloni. This is the famous street in Bellagio known for obviously the view in the background with the mountains, the steep cobblestone road going up, well, I guess, and down. And I have to say, I am shocked that it is not more crowded. I was picturing this entire spot being full of people and not even being able to see the view. But again, July, I'm pleasantly surprised.
No, la polizia, no. La polizia, no. We got an affogato, obviously, with stracciatella. It's hitting the spot. And the lady said, I couldn't quite pick up everything, but she was basically like, I couldn't tell whether to speak Italian or English to you, which is good because I know my few sayings really well. But when she starts talking back to me quickly, it's hard to pick up. And she said something about Spanish versus Italian. I think she said, like, I'm learning Spanish as well, or do you know Spanish? I was like, see. So we're getting there. I gotta start to learn how to hear it better. When they speak fast, it's hard to pick up. Imagine having a little lunch or moment right here in this beautiful side street of Bellagio. Oh, that is so slippery. If I took another step, I would eat it. Oh, that feels amazing though. I had to go and see what it felt like. And here's our view too. Insane. I can't believe we're here. So there are people in the water right now, and the way I want to jump in so badly, I have my swimsuit. We have our swimsuits. Did not bring them with us to this part. But later, if it doesn't rain, I want to get in the water. I have to get in the water. I brought my swimsuit. It looks so refreshing. We did get a very large print for our home. I'm so excited about it. We did forget to show what it looked like, but it is gorgeous. This is how long it is. And we're probably gonna hang it in our bedroom or living room. And it was on sale. It was 30 euros for a very large. I'm like that. We have spent the last 20 to 30 minutes walking along the Bellagio promenade. It's this beautiful path along the water, overlooking the mountains with the beautiful, stunning flowers in the trees planted along the walkway. First of all, I'm like questioning how they're keeping the flowers so lively this entire time. It's just so beautiful. But this walkway is so picturesque and like something, again, I've said this a million times, out of a fairy tale. It's just perfectly mountains in the background, flowers with the trees. Everywhere you look is a photo opportunity. It is so beautiful here. Yes, there's so many people now. I came at the right time. Oh, they're good. Sick. Did I not just say earlier how cool it would be to eat at one of these little side streets? And lo and behold, La Grota is the moment. We're getting our first pizza of the trip at La Grota. We ordered a bufalina and a focaccia, and I'm actually so hungry, so I think I'm gonna pound this, but I just can't get over how cool this side street is. We got the bufalina, fresh basil, buffalo mozzarella. This is gonna be hard to eat. The fresh basil slaps. The mozzarella is super sweet, and maybe that's the sauce that has like a sweetness to it, and then the basil just adds a freshness to it, and the crust is perfect. I mean, it's like got this crispiness. You just can't beat it. I didn't know what to expect when we got the focaccia. I thought it was gonna be like a loaf of focaccia bread as like a side, but the pizza has oregano and rosemary and olive oil on it, so it tastes like bread, but it's the texture of like a pizza crust without any sauce. So the flavor and texture is honestly a lot of fun. I thought the focaccia was gonna be too filling, but this is a perfect like little side / addition to our normal pizza. Well, Erica went to try to use the bathroom / figure out how to use the bathroom, and I am just chilling here waiting for our boat to come at 2 o'clock. The ferry schedule is a little confusing. I think it's mostly because it's a Sunday, so it looks a little weird, but we should be able to get a ferry to Lenno and explore that for an hour or two, and then get a ferry back to Varenna, where hopefully we beat the storm, and hopefully we can get there for probably dinner time, I would guess. Can you see Bellagio in the background? Because we just left Bellagio right behind us. We're on our way to Lenno, and this boat is going the whole way to Como, the couple stops in between. So we should have about an hour in Lenno. I think I already said that, but it's just gorgeous here. The sun is still out. Doesn't look like it's going to storm yet. There are a couple clouds maybe over the hills, but it's amazing.
The ride to Lenno was beautiful and the waterfront was so peaceful. We spent our hour walking the streets and stepping into the water, and I of course regretted not bringing my swimsuit again. I even looked up if there was somewhere to buy one. Yet again, perfect timing struck us because as we were boarding the ferry, the storm hit, and while everyone was piling outside for the views, we stayed in the boat and watched as everyone crowded to fit inside, and they did not. People were soaked. Oh, it's pouring actually.
The rain is literally blowing sideways over our head, and you can see everyone running through the rain. Our taxi should be coming soon. They weren't able to make it here for like another 10 minutes, but I'm really hoping they show up soon before like lightning strikes. But the rain is literally going sideways. It's so windy, so rainy. I think we might beat most of the weather. We got lucky today. This is wild.
These poor people. Look at this umbrella. I feel so bad for them. It's literally clearing up.
I know, we'll be able to walk up to dinner perfectly. I think this stuff has just worked out pretty perfectly.
I don't know, wow.
Either we're getting better at travel, or the Lord knew we needed this trip to go smoothly. Maybe we just don't care as much. We at least go with the flow. Whatever happens is good, so, you know?
That's what it is. It's whatever happens is good. And that's why Italians drink wine. The rain started up again, but it was the perfect excuse to walk to a spot nearby for dinner and have a very chill and restful evening. We're walking back to our Airbnb, and we both were, well, Josh said it out loud, I was thinking it. It's kind of chilly now. The rain really cooled off the atmosphere, and well, both of our coats are also soaking wet, so that probably doesn't help with the wind happening as well, but kind of chilly for the first time in Lake Como. Also, view alert, that's gorgeous with the cloud. Oh, I'm gonna miss that view so much because we leave tomorrow. I'm going to miss this view so much, and I'm really trying to take it all in before we head to our next stop on this trip, which is Milan. And that happens in about 15 minutes. This view will be missed, and Lake Como is such a gem, and I would love to come back one day.
Last night, we slept better, but we still woke up at 7 in the morning to be able to get down to our bus and get some cappuccinos and croissants before we leave. But the temperature was a lot better, and there was something else I was going to say. I forget what it was. We're going into Milan, where I think it'll hopefully be decent weather. I think there's a chance of rain later today. And then after that, I'm hoping the rest of the week will be nice here, and we'll kind of, again, get lucky with the weather and miss a lot of the rain and hop on our train to Milan.
Just chugging it.
That's the sign of a true American. It's bubbly.
No. Whoa. It's see-through.